I was like, oh. The guy in the back, he was like, oh. Then he got down and Kanan pulled up. He was like, what the? What up? It's your boy Zibby, and welcome to another power video. I want to thank everybody for supporting me on my last video. I asked for 5 likes. That was my first video. 5 likes. You niggas gave me 10, so I do honestly appreciate that. We got a lot to talk about. So with that being said, let's get into this. I took notes. Got some orange soda on my shit, but whatever. And then also, I'm not going to talk about every little thing that happened throughout the show because it's just, I'll go on for hours, you know what I mean? And there are just some things in the show that I just simply don't care about. But if you care about it, let's get it cracking in the comment section below, you know? Starting off the episode, we got Tommy tells Ghost that Teresi's getting out of jail. And low-key, Ghost is just rashing this nigga like, bro, do you have amnesia? He's been your family for 15 minutes. I've been your family your whole goddamn life. Just rashing this guy. And then you got Kanan in the back. He's low-key. He's plotting. You already know it's Kanan. You cannot trust this guy. He in the back plotting. And then after Ghost and Tommy, they're finished rashing each other. Tommy storms off. Oh, I'll kill him in as myself. And skirts off. And then after he skirts off, that's when Ghost and Kay, they pretty much talking about making Tommy way too dangerous for the mob. So they come up with a little plan. I'll get into that a little later because we got notes. We got notes. Shit go on. We gotta go. To be honest, I'm gonna skip the whole little Teresi and Tommy graveside scene because I personally feel like Teresi just BSing. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you're about to turn on your son. Turn your son in for bro, you've been in jail for 25 years. 25 years, shit, you rather would just be like, well, I've been in here for this long, so there's no point in getting out. You know what I mean? And it's like your child is like another part of you. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna turn on your own blood? That's literally like a mini you, and you planning on turning on your son to get out of jail to see your girl. That's old as hell, bro. You're old as shit. Your dick probably don't even work. That makes no sense, bro. I'm looking up to the sky right now just thinking, damn, you can't even trust your own dad, bro. That's crazy. But I'm going to skip all that, whatever. Anyways, let's talk about the little Dre and Alicia little love thing. And Dre, he's smooth, but at the same time, when Alicia was all touching up on him, whispering in his ear, he's like, scary ass, fuck ass nigga, bro. Come on now. You better get on that before I do. What you talking about, bruh? But yeah, he basically brings it to Alicia's attention that what's his name? Diego's weird ass was using up a lot of resources. He used probably $60,000 worth of resources. And not only that, but the girls that they had the bottle system down on lock in the clubs, they pretty much quit because Diego's being rude. You know, Diego, he's kind of just messing everything up at this point. And then what's next? So that's pretty much it for that. And then later on, long story short, James is having a little fundraising party at Truth, and Rashad Tate tells him, oh, well, where's Tasha? Because Tasha was supposed to be there to do the speech, but she ended up didn't come because she took pills to get sleep, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. Fuck that hoe. So what happens is that James is like, nah, I'm going to do it. That's my daughter. You know what I mean? He's trying to take control as usual. But then he goes on stage and he literally gives it. He's starting off real strong. He's giving a good speech or whatever. And then he looks into the crowd and he sees Raina. I'm in shock. He does not believe he just seen Raina. You know what I mean? And then Raina turns around and then that's when he goes into the crowd, grabs her, and obviously it's not Raina, it's somebody else's. But this scene was so good. The way Omari acted in this scene was good, dude. It was a real good scene. But that kind of showed Rashad Tate that he wasn't in the right mind. He wasn't on his A game, and the fact of he pretty much just fucked up. To be honest, he fucked up. Ghost fucked up, and that's what led to Andre later on being in a meeting, popping up, with the suit, looking snug, yo, crazy. I was gonna wait, but I couldn't wait. When Ghost met up with Tate, and then Dre, and then when he walked in and Dre was looking smooth, that was unexpected to me. I did not expect that. And I was gonna wait, but nah. Dre, he's gaining after last episode when Diego was like treating him like a bitch. Nah. Dre, he's back on his B. You know what I mean? He's back in it. But let me go back in order. There's not much I'm gonna talk about here. I just kind of like writing notes, you know, like when the teacher say you don't gotta write this down, but you write it down anyway, type thing. That's what I was doing. The new Toro Loco leader, he rats on the Jimenez. He was weak. Cristobal was right. He should have went with Lorenzo because Lorenzo, he's a hard dog, you know. He should have went with Lorenzo, but you know, that happened. Proctor and Ghost meet, and they're pretty much just talking about staying away from Tommy. Don't do nothing illegal with Tommy, because Tommy, he's lit. I love Tommy. I know I'd be rashing Tommy, but I love him. But Tommy, he has a tracker on his car. His father's no good. Like, whatever. Whatever. You got Tasha and Terry. Terry I know I got a big head. Like, you can see how big my head is through the. I know I got a big head, but Terry, he ugly and he got a big. I'm ugly too, so I could say he ugly. That's fine, but I just feel like Terry, he's lame, bro. I don't like him. Think he better than everybody else. Next scene we gonna talk about when Jimenez got booked. I was in tears, bro. I was crying because Alicia was like, she was looking around like, what the hell? Oh, like she was surprised, bro. That was hilarious. Then when Angela came, she was like, we got you now, Cabron. Like she was talking shit. I was like, all right, Angela, you got that. But then in the very next scene, Angela, she's mad happy, about to go interrogate, what's her name? Alicia. But then the guy that she smashed last episode that said that he was only in New York for a day and he's gonna go back to the DC office or whatever, he shows up like, nah, Angela. And she's like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm gonna interrogate Alicia. Make sure I'm not monitored. I'm like, and then you got Donovan he's like, get your hands off me. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo. So then, long story short, they end up letting them go, you know. He was like, my boss wants to make sure that if we nail the Jimenez, it's a hard-on case, like, you know what I mean? So it was like, all right. So Angela, she's heartbroken later on. So that heartbreak just made, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just made her want to call Ghost later on, you know? So that was a real cool scene. Dre's now working on the Queen's Child project, as I said before. That's in my notes right now. We finally got to that, but I wasn't gonna wait for it. Let's get into this part when Kanan. This is why Kanan is untrustworthy, right? So at the beginning of their plan, the plan was to use blinks. You know, when Ghost was talking about making Tommy too dangerous for the mob, he wanted to use blinks to shoot at Tommy and them while they was with the mobsters or whatever. But I feel like Kanan was gonna kill them. Kanan ended up killing them, but I don't know if he killed him because they ended up using real bullets, because Kanan was like, use these blinks. Don't use real bullets because nobody could get killed, could get hurt, whatever. So then the guy in the back, he's like, I'm not no punk ass bitch. I'm gonna use gun. I'm gonna use bullets. So he's like, you gonna take this nigga? You know, so then they ended up actually using bullets, and then Kanan's down the street watching this. They don't even know Kanan's watching. So then when they start shooting, a light bulb goes out, and Kanan's probably thinking, there's no way in hell that a light bulb's gonna go out by a blink. You know what I mean? So Kanan pulls up, and he's like, boom, 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 boom. He was with was that a Deagle? I don't know if he had the Deagle. I don't know if that was a Deagle. I can't remember. But Kanan's like, bow. He got out the car. He was like, bow, bow, bow. She was like, I was like, Then the guy in the back, he was like, Then he got down and Kanan pulled up. He was like, what the, bow. I was like, yo. But I feel like Kanan would have killed him regardless to try and make it look like he saved the day. That's the type of guy Kanan is. Kanan will be like, oh yeah, I saved the day, but he's like that type of guy where, right, he'll steal your phone and he'll try to look around the place with you like, oh, I can't find your phone, bro. The guy will go over there and call the phone, hear it vibrate. He'll take it out and be like, yo, bro, it was right here. You know what I mean? He's the type of guy to start some shit and then try to fix it and try to, you know, get like some recognition for it. Like, that's the type of guy he is. But he was, I was like, oh, yo, that's crazy. Oh, that was crazy. Oh, well, that's pretty much almost it. The show's pretty much coming to an end. I'm gonna keep this shit short and brief. The lady that's on Angela's back, she's catching on way too quick. Way too quick. She has, at the end, we see James St. Patrick's picture, Angela's picture, and Raymond Jones' picture, and all this little extra stuff under. But she's catching on, and I can see why, because she's putting 2 and 2 together, like literally 2 and 2 together, and it's she's on to something. She's on to something. But I'm also keep this short and brief too, in which this scene was real good. It was a real good scene to me. It actually, like, I really did like it a lot. How Angie and James, they finally get to meet up after going through all this stuff they've been through the last couple weeks. And then it was just a real good scene. I don't want to get too much into detail because it was just them talking about how, like, oh, are you okay? Oh, no. Are you okay? No. And then that's when the waiter comes over and she's like, oh, do you two know what you guys want? And then that's when they look at each other and then the screen goes black. So I kind of feel like they still have feelings for each other, in which, I mean, y'all knew each other for all your lives, but that's pretty much the end of the episode. I'm gonna get into predictions right now. No breaks. So with the predictions, my prediction is that Rashad Tate, I don't like him at all. And you see it in the little like promo trailer. He pretty much makes Dre the face of the Queen's Child Project. And I'm thinking like, bro, this guy that you feel is responsible for killing your daughter is now basically the leader and the face of the project that you was like pretty much dedicating to her. And I was thinking like, bro, that's kind of crazy. Like, that is really, like, unexpected as... That's messed up. That's, like, crazy. But then you got Tasha. She's talking to Terry. And, you know, like, they're talking. And he's like, oh, after all this time, after everything he put you through, how are you still with him? Like, bro, like, Tasha's not innocent either, bro. She's not innocent, and I feel like she's gonna try to make it like she's innocent. Like, even like, I didn't mention this during the episode, but she was even like, oh yeah, I wish I was clean. I never thought the life could come back to us. Like, are you stupid? You really think that the life could never, like, bro, you're a drug dealer. You got all types of people trying to kill you, and you really think that the life was never gonna come back to you? And I know I'm kind of going in on Tasha, but I feel like she doesn't even, like, she just neglects the fact that James wanted to go clean at first. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't even think about that. And I don't know why, but for some reason, like, whatever. It's just making me mad just thinking about it. But then, even in the promo, you got Tommy. Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. My bad. I was about to go in. You know what I mean? On Tasha. But, whatever. So in the promo, Tommy wants to kill Dre. He's like, oh, Dre drops today. Like, he's like, Dre dies today. And then that's when Ghost pretty much talks him out of it. Like, if you kill Dre, they're gonna know it was the three of us. Yada yada yada. And then that's when Kanan's like, oh well, Ghost got you thinking that you cannot do things on your own without him. You know, and then Tommy's thinking like, that's true. So I feel like Dre might die next episode. I don't know. Every time it's the 5th episode in Power, it be crazy. That's when things starts to like act. That's when the roller coaster starts to like. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, click the notification button. And also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You already know the deal. Let's get this video to 15 likes. 15 likes. You already know. Let's do it. And if you dislike this video, you can kiss my fat black hairy ass. That's just how we coming. Because I'm bringing y'all that real content. And also, after Power goes off, I'm going to probably be doing movie reviews, reaction videos, probably pranks, gameplay videos, gameplay reviews. I'm doing it all, baby. I'm doing it all. But, you already know. It's your boy, Zibby, signing out.
smoking, I'm smoking,